Maria pulled into the parking lot of the temple, her mind buzzing with the same anxious thoughts that had kept her awake for weeks. Bills were piling up. Her son, Lucas, needed new shoes for school, and her boss was hinting at layoffs at work. The weight of single parenthood crushed her chest like an anvil. Her friend Jenna had suggested the temple. "It's peaceful there," she had said. "The monks don't fix your problems, but they give you tools to find your own answers." Maria was skeptical but desperate. The temple sat on the edge of the city, its serene gardens a stark contrast to the chaos of her life. She stepped out of the car, clutching her phone like a lifeline, and followed the gravel path leading to the temple doors. Inside, the air smelled of incense and wood. A monk in simple robes greeted her with a gentle bow. "I'm just looking," Maria said awkwardly. The monk smiled. "Come sit." He led her to a small meditation hall where a group of people sat in silence. A large brass bell hung from the ceiling in the center of the room. "What do I do?" Maria whispered. "Listen," the monk replied simply. He picked up a mallet and struck the bell with a firm, measured motion. A resonant gong filled the room, the deep sound vibrating through Maria's chest. It was loud, then softer and softer still, until only a faint hum lingered in the air. "Listen closely," the monk said. Maria closed her eyes, straining to hear the fading sound. She expected the bell to disappear quickly, but the vibration lingered, stretching into moments that felt eternal. She listened until there was nothing left but silence. "Where did the sound go?" the monk asked. Maria opened her eyes. "I guess it just stopped." The monk shook his head. "The sound didn't stop. It's only moved on just like everything else. Nothing stays forever. Not sound, not thoughts, not pain. But if you listen deeply, you can catch the beauty before it passes." Maria frowned, unsure what to say. But as the monk struck the bell again, she focused. The sound felt richer this time, its journey from resonance to silence more vivid. For the first time in weeks, her thoughts slowed. After the session ended, Maria thanked the monk and left the temple. The drive home felt different. She noticed the way sunlight dappled through the trees, the rhythmic click of her car's turn signal, and the rise and fall of her own breath. That evening, Lucas ran up to her with a crayon drawing. "Mom, look, I made this at school." Maria paused, holding the drawing. It was simple, a stick figure of her and Lucas under a big yellow sun. In the past, she might have brushed it off with a distracted, "That's nice, honey." But now she crouched down, really looking. "It's beautiful," she said, her voice soft. Lucas beamed. Over the next few weeks, Maria returned to the temple, practicing the art of listening to the bell. She began to notice how moments, like the sound, came and went. Her son's laughter, the taste of coffee, even her worries. Instead of clinging to them or pushing them away, she let them flow, one moment at a time. Maria still had bills and Lucas still needed new shoes, but the weight in her chest was lighter. The world hadn't changed, but she had. And every time life felt overwhelming, she closed her eyes, remembering the fading sound of the bell, and found peace in its echo.